I don't know. I don't know if you'd get hallucinogenic stuff if you ate cow poop. I'm gonna imagine. I'm gonna imagine no, because I feel like it'd be easier to get right than like cows. How bad would a cow poop truly be? Like they're just eating grass and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I think eating cow poop probably wouldn't be that bad. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they're digesting stuff. Their body works when they produce milk and stuff, so they're burning calories and stuff. Yeah, you would. What if you gave a cow mushrooms? It's weird. They don't all work the same. But like so they have to digest through your digestive tract and stuff, and they don't all not all animals could digest mushrooms. So but I don't know, man. Cows have like 9 stomachs, so like I don't know. They say for the human body, the stomach is your second brain. Well, if that's the case, cows have 10 brains. Like that's fucking crazy. How is a cow not the smartest animal on earth? Like fuck dolphins. Move over. There's cows. You get 10 brains. Nah, nah, dude. You'd be okay. The psychological thing is a tough one. It is a tough one. Saying if you try his mushrooms, you'd be scared. Have a bad trip and wouldn't be able to psychologically recover. No, that's no, no. I mean, that does make sense. But if you look at mushrooms, as mushrooms are your own mind, right? Like they're literally you. They're you. It's not like you're putting a hormone in your body or something, right? That you have to fight your mind with those as well. But a mushroom is nothing unforeign to your body, right? It's like it's pure earth. So like it's you, and once you like know that, like there's nothing that you could see or say that would change you. You just have to adapt it into your life and figure out what you can learn from that. Like if you take a crazy amount, uh, yeah, dude, it does touch some untouched places. It helps you understand a lot of the untouched places in your mind. It's crazy, man. Like I'm a pretty emotional fellow, and dude, I can drive around all day on mushrooms. On like, nah, and I say on mushrooms, like a nice microdose, um, and listen to Christian rock, and oh my god, just have a tear in my eye the whole time of just like happiness. You know, like when you if you ever like touched the state of happiness in your life, like where you reached the state where you had 100% clarity in an instance, and it just like you were happy, like all your weight dropped off you, and you were just so happy in that moment. That's like how we're truly like supposed to live, and mushrooms bring you there to pretty much everything. Like they're a very introspective drug. It's not even drug; it's earth. And like if you take the mushrooms for what they are, you could go everywhere. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The psychedelic effect, yeah. So, but it's also like there. I mean, there's benefits both ways on microdosing and like macro dosing. I'd imagine to call it. Um, but I mean, there's definitely a lot more studies done in the microdosing because how do you figure out how much somebody could take and different stuff? It's all you. Like the microdosing is very interesting because I mean, I've taken probably my max I've taken is 10 grams, um, eight at one given point. That was a crazy night. But you just go with it, and then like my micro in, I'll take 0.52. Well, actually, it was 0.56. Then it would be yeah, somewhere up there. Um, and then I switched to these other ones that are 0.23, and they're so crazy, but it's your own mind, right? Like and I say they're so crazy because you have to just be ready to be internal with yourself and sometimes you're not all ready to be that way, right? Like, they're so interesting. Um, they're so interesting. I think they're it's the most interesting thing you could ever feel like, oh, how long till it kicks in? Oh man, it's hard to say. It's hard to say because it's what's kicking in. It's your own mind, right? Like if you're sitting and you're waiting to feel something, you're never gonna feel it, right? Like that's the interesting thing about life. If you're waiting to feel, then what are you waiting to feel? So it's I don't know. Some people they never kick in for because you just never open your mind to it. But again, I mean, it can be pretty hard not to open your mind to it. But truly, I mean, only you can control your mind. um, I mean, for depending if you want to take like a large dose or even a morning dose, like a micro that you're gonna feel it. That was pretty profound. God, we'll put that on a shirt too. If you're waiting to feel you, you will never feel it. Oh, you were just gonna put that on. No, but it's true though. Like if you you can do a tea. Tea is pretty cool. Like a nice lemon tea and acidic tea. It amplifies it. Hits a little quicker. Um, if you large dose, drip in lemon juice or lime juice and take it as a shot. Let it sit for like half an hour to an hour, and there it will turn bright blue. It's pretty crazy. Um, Not always totally blue, like pretty dark, but I've had it really crazy blue. Even green. Even they get wild. They're all different. They're Earth. they're Earth. Uh, but yeah, no, yeah, it's interesting. You can really take as much or as little as you want. Uh anything, yeah. Anything to take the taste out of them. They're not that good. Like they're not that good. Like I mean, I remember the first few times I ate mushrooms, my body was like, yeah, you gotta chew them up, and you chew on them for like 30 seconds, and then keep the saliva in your mouth and let it build up. So I'm over here just chewing. I never ate mushrooms in my life. Never had mushrooms, like any kind of mushroom. I was petrified of mushrooms. I'm over here chewing and sucking on this fucking mushroom for like 2 minutes. And yes, did I have a great time? Yes, but do you have to munch on them? No, man. We had a night where I put them. My buddy Dave, we put them on peanut butter and jelly. Actually, there was no jelly, just peanut butter sandwiches. That was actually the last time I tripped hard. Um, that was the last time I took a large dose, and truthfully, my micro doses have even went crazy spared out since that as well. Um, yeah, it was a crazy it was a crazy night. It was interesting. It was a lot. It was a lot mentally. That one took me a minute to over or to settle from. Uh, nah, it didn't take me to the dark side of the moon. It took me it took me into uh, like the craziest matrix ever. Oh yeah, it was a wild. Oh yeah, it took me to an intervention that wasn't happening. Oh man, it was you see a Simpsons episode where Homer licks the frog and shit just gets completely crazy. I mean, I've had a lot of times where I've seen the trees. I've seen them vibrate in the wind, and I've understood the strength that trunk has to take to withstand the elements thrown at it, to just sway and look down at you and I and just taunt us with his big dendrites of sticks just expanding out there, touching other trees, communicating with them, swaying back and forth with them in the wind. I've watched, I've thanked them, I've hugged them. I've said, you've been through enough. You could go now, to one of them. It's beautiful. The earth is beautiful. Dude, everything does vibrate and have a unique sound. What's MDMA? That's ecstasy? Dude, I hear sounds everywhere I go. I hear music everywhere I go. And like when I'm saying I hear music, I'm like full blown, I'm jamming out to it to the point where people are like, what the fuck? And I'm like, you don't hear that? It's faint, but it's there. Like, you gotta listen. No, there's nothing there. Man, I've the sound machine, fuck, dude, my baby, 5 months, she got a sound machine in her room that just makes like it's just weird shit, man. And that's it blows my mind, dude. I hear an electric guitar in there. I hear a leather whip hitting a drum, like, and just dragging down. It's like probably 3 or 4, maybe 6 little things hitting on and dragging down. A saxophone every once in a blue moon. Electric piano. And they're just jamming out. I'm just like, how the fuck could she sleep? Like, we need to turn this off. We need some nice, tranquil Hertz music in there that's actual, like, man, it's so much. It's like we put her to bed with a full-blown party going. It would echo in our room because my wife has the little baby monitor thing on, and oh my God. Yeah, I hear music everywhere. But your brother's right, dude. Does he still hear sounds? It's so crazy. So your brother had a whole concert probably when he was on MDMA, on that ecstasy. I've never taken that. I've only in my life had weed, mushrooms, and acid, and once meth on accident. Yeah. Oh, and I did coke twice too, but that's a stupid drug. That's not a good drug. That's a horrible drug. It's like, it just brings you up and then takes you down so low, like so dehydrated, you burn all your electrolytes. Like, you could be on coke. You could be on coke and be like, you could be you without being on coke. But yeah. I smoked meth by accident. That was, yeah. I didn't like that. I didn't like that, and then yeah, it was crazy. I will say I drank like a fifth before this. We were out at Muskemu. We were at Muskemu, and yeah, man, I was walking that gauntlet, and I drank like a fifth of vodka, and I was hammered. I was down for the count. I'm down in the basement. I'm just putting these little pita things in my mouth. Like, I'm just loving these pita things. I am just hammered. And then we thought it was a bowl, and then it didn't work. And then my old boss, he took a big whiff and he goes, "Here you go," or big hit, and just blew it all up in me. And yeah, I turned into the straight devil, full blown devil. You ask my wife, like, the dude. I don't remember. I completely blacked out for like 15 minutes. If that, it might have been even less. I don't know. All I know is I completely blacked out. I came to, and I thought I was dying. I thought I was choking on my food when I like clicked through, and I ran up the boat and threw up, and then I was totally fine. Lights were on. I was ready to party. Like I was wide awake. But yeah, nope. Meth, nope. Devil drugs. If the devil does drugs, I bet it is meth. Yeah, dude. What's crazy? Here's the crazy thing about the world right now. Is they say 2 out of every 5 pills have fentanyl in them, or at least something. So 2 out of every 5, like, so it's not just it's like all this stuff, like the MDMA, like the methoxy, Vicodin, Adderall, Cialis, Viagra, people getting over Latuda, and this, all the depression, like anything that you're not getting from the actual pharmacy could be made with whatever. Because if you were a drug dealer and you were like, look, dude, I'm building 200,000 of these. Fuck, 50,000 easy. Could be easy, probably more. Easy, because they're going to so many people. They're just spread apart. Like the dealers wouldn't know. You wouldn't even know who's getting them. It's just they're just going out, and it's spread out enough where it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Who they killing? Just, not a big. Yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Not everybody wants to die. Who dies? Well, I think a lot of people that die don't want to die. Even the people that take their lives. Like it's like I think a lot of times like death is a split reaction to current state of mind. And that's the most unfortunate thing about it. Like, man, I could be dead. Easy if I didn't click through and my mind to tell me, no, Dave, that will kill you. No, you cannot fly. You cannot jump off the side of this building right now and hold on to the lightning pole till the fire department gets here. Who's calling them? Like, how long are you going to be hanging there? You're not calling them. Who's going to call them? Somebody see you? No, Dave, you will die. You cannot jump on that and land there. You are not a parkour ninja. you cannot jump. No, you cannot stick a knife in your chest to relieve pressure. No, that makes no sense. No. No, but man, what if you weren't in the right state of mind? What if you didn't know your mind? Whoa. How do you know we're not in a simulation right now? Would that mean we are technically dead, or does that mean we were never alive to begin with? I don't know. I think we're all alive, and I think simulation is our life. Like, yeah. No, we're real. We're real. We're just the world, unfortunately, is treated like a simulation. What's up, Chubbs? What's up, man? Chubbs knows a lot about the simulation theory. Well, Feed, if you come back Friday night, and follow How Random Podcast, they're up on the bottom of my page. Me, Chubbs, Click Clank 9, and our long time my longtime rival. My longtime rival. Oh no, it's long-term buddy. Fluffy Kitten. We're all on a podcast that we started it. Enough time to get into that. No, we're gonna do that. Soak it in. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. This is we're talking about that on Friday night. We'll talk about the simulation theory. Chef, no, I don't know. Every day that I walk this earth, my theory on this world changes. What I wanted to, dude, you guys have to look up the new Facebook. The new Facebook AI, the Meta AI. Pitbull. Went to him on mushrooms, 8 grams, walked around a Pitbull concert in the VR. I was way more hyped than him. Oh, God. Walking, talking, t-shirt, slogan machine. Oh, God. You know what I want to put on a shirt? I want a shirt with my face, Betty White, and Bob Saget on it. And maybe Biggie and Tupac. Yeah. Yeah. What are you doing down there, Ducky? Man. Look at that face. I like that face. Let's go. Let's I like having this mic where I can just move it around like this. Like I could just take this mic. Oh, and this, and go hang out on the beanbag chair. Oh, it's a little beat up right now from Ducky laying in the same spot all the time. Duck, we gotta foof up this beanbag chair. What are you doing over there, Duck? We're gonna have to foof this thing up a little bit. But that is nice, so I could leave the world and come over here. I do like that. Maybe I'll put it up on a nice camera or something.
The world of experience.